Let me talk about you 50-something-year-olds like a Shannon Sharp. Again, make sure y'all like the stream if y'all can hear me because I know there's buffering going on. Be careful of the women that y'all get with, man. Shannon Sharp did not do himself any favors. Shannon Sharp was good, Ryuga. Swimming in the swamp was good. How are you a 50-something-year-old man messing around with a 20-year-old and you don't have her sign a non-disclosure? You don't legally protect yourself. A lot of these dudes brag about dating these younger women. Bro, these women are not mentally developed. And then you got to ask yourself the question, what is a 20-year-old doing, a 20-year-old OnlyFans model who probably has all types of trauma, and you getting into a relationship with her, a BDSM type relationship, because that's what it is, a BDSM relationship. I don't think this man was like beating on her. That's what people got to understand. They were in a BDSM relationship. Argue with a wall, okay? That's what it was. When I heard the recordings, when he said he would choke her in public, he was being sarcastic. That man was not going to choke her in public. That man walks in airports with his little dog, okay? They were in a dom submissive relationship. But it ended early 2025. Apparently, she must have came to him privately. She wanted money. He was going to give her $10 million. You know what this heifer said? She said no to $10 million. She said no to $10 million. Do you know why she said no to $10 million? I don't think it's about the money. She could have took that $10 million and kept it moving. She wants to destroy his career and whoever is backing her. Now, there are people who have been saying that Shaq, because I saw this too, Shaq was looking to dig up dirt on Shannon Sharpe because y'all know him and Shannon Sharpe got into it. And they said at first, Shaq was looking to dig up information in order to see if Shannon Sharpe was gay. Y'all know the gay rumors? The rumors that Shannon Sharpe likes men. The rumors that Shannon Sharpe wears those suits for a reason because he, may be trying to attract men that like men. Who knows? Yeah, Matt Barnes said that. But what I'm speaking about is something different. With the Matt Barnes situation, which I did see that too, he said that Shaq was jealous that Shannon Sharpe got the $100 million podcast deal. Let me tell you something, Shaq. Nobody wants to listen to a Shaq podcast. I'm just telling you. Who is going to give Shaquille O'Neal a $100 million podcast deal? Nobody wants to listen to Shaq and whomever on a podcast. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers, people. Shannon Sharpe is one of the best podcasters out there. Not only for what he did with Club Shay Shay, but also with the nightcap. Look at the live viewers they get. Look at the numbers that they are doing. Let me look up Nightcap and see where they are subscribers wise. Again, make sure y'all like the stream. I know the buffering is crazy, but hang in there. Nightcap. Yo, Shannon Sharpe went live yesterday. Yo, let me say this about Shannon Sharpe, right? Y'all can't cancel Shannon Sharpe. You know why? Because Shannon Sharpe has his own platform. Do y'all know that? Shannon Sharpe, he left Fox Sports at the right time. Because if he would have gotten caught up in all this when Fox Sports 1 was his only source of income, he'd be in trouble. Really bad trouble. But he has his own platform. And you know where Shannon was last night? He wasn't hiding. This man was live streaming on YouTube last night. And as of 22 hours ago, they had over 780,000 live viewers, pre and post stream. Nightcap is at about 1.7 million. He has his own platform. You can't cancel Shannon Sharpe. So this heifer's going to fail because he has his own platform. He has Club Shay Shay and he has Nightcap. And no matter what Shaq does, he's going to get that deal or he'll get another deal. That's why I originally titled this stream, Shannon Sharpe leaves ESPN briefly to fight this case. And that's why I say Shaq needs to go and speak with Jay-Z's lawyers, because Jay-Z's lawyers obliterated Tony Buzbee. Tony Buzbee did not know the monster that he was dealing with. I'm telling you right now, Rock Nations, even though people make fun of them, they have bumbled and stumbled at times. They have a very formidable mafioso over there at Rock Nation. That is a beast that is very difficult to defeat. And Tony Buzbee found that out the hard way. They were trying to get Tony Buzbee disbarred. Tony Buzbee fucked around and found out. So Shannon definitely needs to reach out to their legal team. Yeah, Shaq is very suspect, and he's done some very suspect things. So trying to find out information about another man being gay, like we ain't seen that clip of him on that show years ago that people continue to post. This heifer should have took the money and left, but her boyfriend, because I believe that this heifer probably has a new boyfriend or had a boyfriend during that whole time. Because you got to understand, a 20-year-old girl like that is not single. She has a boyfriend. All these heifers have some bum that they're dating secretly because they are ashamed of these men. And they'll link up with a Shannon Sharpe or one of these other dumb, rich, older men who think that woman belongs to them. No, she don't. You're using her for the moment. You're using her for this moment. She could have left with 10 million, but her boyfriend wants more because he's a bum. He'll never make that type of money in his life. And he's telling her to go get more. Yeah, Mace talked about that. I'm going to play that Mace clip too. I have no doubt she has a pimp boyfriend who she's been dealing with for years, who's in her ear telling her to go for more, because that guy wants to see Shannon embarrassed. She would probably gladly take the money, but her boyfriend, her manager, her pimp, wants her to go public with it to embarrass Shannon. Because any other woman would have took that 10 million and went about her business, but she didn't. See, some of these guys, man, they think they got all this game. You know, they doing a little bit of tricking as well, not realizing that girl is out. She's gathering receipts, recording phone calls, gathering text messages, ready to destroy your life, Shannon. you should have protected yourself. You're in your 50s. This is stuff you should already know. You're a pro athlete. You ain't working you're not a regular guy. You should already know this stuff. Shannon should be speaking at those symposiums, say, don't be me at 50 something years old. I'm telling a lot of you guys ain't got as much game as you think you do. And you're getting yourself embarrassed. These young girls are running circles around you. Running circles around you. She's getting this fool on the phone talking about choking her in public. Shannon, $25,000 per cheek. Stop the tricking. Like, Shannon, you can't get with a woman. This is why I believe that this girl has a pimp boyfriend who she probably was attending the same gym as Shannon, and her pimp boyfriend got her to link up with Shannon. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. Some bum got her in Shannon Sharp's face. Shout out to Raphael.
Older man don't understand young woman of today.
Right.
They always try to same young man of today.
Right. Appreciate that, Raphael. Yeah, y'all don't. These young girls out here playing chess. Shout out to Devon.
Black women are piling on saying he should no longer date younger women. Should this claim be ignored? Or it a bias?
Listen, if he wants to date women who are younger than him, let's say in their 40s or 30s or even in their like mid to late 20s, it is what it is. But you better choose a woman that has her own and not just some OnlyFans heifer. What's going on, Charm, Alex? Shout out to everybody that's here. Make sure y'all like the stream. Brent. Let's see, Black Rain. Jalen was good. Adrian, what's up? Shannon need Tracy. Yeah, you need to link up with Tracy. Bruh, if I'm in my 50s, I'm not dating no 20-year-old. I don't care what these old heads tell y'all. I don't care what these middle-aged men, they love to get mad when you tell them the truth about these women and dating them.
I'm convinced there's a pimp behind all this.
Right. Appreciate that, Brian. It is. I believe that as well. I believe she has a pimp boyfriend who she's probably been with for years, who is pushing her to get more money and to embarrass Shannon at the same time. But I'm telling you right now, Heifer, you might leave with nothing, or you may get less than that $10 million. See, what Tony Busby didn't tell you is that he just got embarrassed in court recently. They took him to school. He's an ambulance chaser, probably got more losses than wins. That woman probably didn't even know who Shannon Sharpe was. I believe she pursued him because her boyfriend, pimp, whoever, told her to. Probably gave her tips and told her things about Shannon. I don't see Shannon just approaching her like, you know what I'm saying? I see it more of she approaching him. But now that he's left ESPN, he's continuing to do Nightcap, which is on his own platform. Like I say, he can't be canceled. No matter what this heifer posts, it's not going to be enough. That's why they lying about a sex tape. What tape? What tape? People might say, well, that's why he wanted to settle. I think he wanted to settle because he wanted her to go away. And maybe he felt guilty that he tried to have some sort of BDSM relationship that he says was consensual. And maybe that was her first time dealing with that. And maybe he feels like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have tried this type of relationship with her. And maybe he felt some guilt and he wanted to offer her that because he wanted her to get off the virtual pole. The virtual pole, i.e. off OnlyFans. OnlyFans is the virtual strip club. And I think a part of him wanted to save her. She probably done told him some sob story, and he wanted to save her. He wanted her to get off that digital pole, and I think he was offering her that money to save her. But Shannon, I'm going to keep saying it. You 50-something-year-old men bragging about dating 20-something-year-olds, you better be careful. They're running your pockets, especially if you tricking. Listen, if you trick, that is your business. I've never gone at or attacked or made fun of men who use their money to woo women. That is 100% your choice. But if you make a fool of yourself, yes, I'm going to say something. And you dudes are making fool of yourselves if you're getting into relationships with 20-year-olds and you're acting like they are mentally mature. They're not as mentally mature as you. Physically, they may look like a mature grown woman, but mentally, they still are not there. They are not there. And Shannon is finding that out the hard way.